Hey guys, welcome back to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video, and today we're going to be going over the 1.19 updates, or at least highlighting some of the things that were included in the 1.19 update, along with the Season 3 Battle Pass. The update itself was roughly about 16 gigs for us here on PC, so starting it off, it looks like the team has lowered the max amount of XP given for decoy grenades assist. I have been seeing people use the spotter grenade a lot more recently as well. There was a memory era 1371 issue that some people were experiencing. I'm hoping that we'll also get a fix for that hitching that some of us were getting in the UI as we were transitioning in between loadouts and back to the main lobby screen. For console players, it appears the team fixed an issue where you were unable to see clan tags for other players in the social menu after restarting the app or going through a power cycle. For those that were suffering from that graphical corruption issue that would cause that black shadow to appear on your screen, that has now been fixed. The collision issue that people were experiencing with the recon drone on St. Petrograd has also been corrected. Speaking of clan tags and name tags in general, it would appear that some of us are still having that issue that when an enemy or a friendly player crisscross one another, the name tags can flip to an opposing color. So a friendly can flip to red and an enemy can flip to blue or even green. So some of us are still experiencing that issue as well. If you are, let me know down in the comments section below. We have a few audio changes in this particular update. One of those is to the plane in Warzone and or Plunder, as well as reducing the audio once you enter the gulag. And we got some occlusion distance corrections with weapons because some of them would sound like they were just right next to you when actually they were far away. And even more adjustments to footsteps while you ADS and crouch. So some of those adjustments that some people were experiencing with a little bit too loud of audio has finally been addressed in this particular update. In the weapons category, the team addressed the issue with the line breaker variant of the EBR that could outperform the base version of the same weapon. I personally like that blueprint myself and have adjusted it to my particular playstyle. For those players using the Cherry Blossom variant of the Akimbo handgun that could be broken in the animation while you ADS on ladders, that has been addressed for you guys. Attaching the sniper scope to the MK2 carbine while in the gunsmith would show a white opaque lens, so you guys can now make that attachment with hopefully no particular issues. I found this to be a bit interesting, but the team has tightened the pellet spread of the Slug 6R mags for the Model 680. The Akimbo weapon, as we mentioned earlier, now start with 2 extra magazines of ammunition instead of just 1. They tightened up the hip fire spread of the VLK Rogue shotgun and decreased the ADS spread for shotgun slugs. In reference to those slugs, the team added descriptions to slugs, noting that longer barrels and chokes improve ADS accuracy. Rounding off the weapons category, the team updated the names of weapons to match weapon logos, so now they will be correctly aligned with their respected blueprint. There were a few changes to special operations for those who do enjoy that game mode. If you do want to see the point-by-point details about special operations or the 1.19 update, I have included that link, as I mentioned earlier, below this video. In the Battle Royale section of the update notes, we see in Warzone, we will now be told how far away we are from fellow teammates while in a match. It would appear that the team is revisiting an issue that players were experiencing when it comes to the gas mask animation, interrupting and blocking players from deploying their parachute, so I'm sure many of you are hoping that that has now been fixed. The team doesn't often mention these specifically by name for obvious reasons, but exploits that people were experiencing in Warzone should have been addressed in this particular update. A particular bug that many players are going to be happy about hearing has been fixed, and that is the vehicle hitbox. For those of us who hid behind trees, walls, or other obstructions, know that the vehicle didn't have to be right on top of you to kill you, but it had this peculiar hitbox radius that would often kill you even if you were hiding behind a particular object. For those who had become invincible by simply swapping seats in the TAC Rover, you guys have now been returned back to mere mortals. One particular change to Plunder was a fix for players that couldn't swap out the M13 for any other weapon in the Plunder tutorial. And rounding off the changes to Battle Royale, we see there was a fix for players unable to self-revive in solos. They have increased the price of loadout drops within the buy station to 10,000, and much to my delight and perhaps yours, they removed the blood splatter and screen shake when being punched in the face in the gulag waiting area. Closing off the 1.19 update notes, for those of us here on PC, there were several fixes to prevent crashes and improve stability. Included with the update, of course, we saw the release of the Season 3 Battle Pass, which will include 2 free weapons, one of them being the Renetti, a well-rounded semi-auto 9mm pistol, and the SKS Marksman Rifle. With that purchase of $9.99 in the COD store, you will also get 1,300 Call of Duty COD points, of course, the Legendary and Epic Operator skins, Legendary, Epic, and Rare blueprints, which is pretty awesome. The team has really done a great job in making these season passes more and more enticing each time. And of course, experience and weapon tokens will also be included in this pass. And if you're really interested, there's also a Battle Pass bundle reduction to save 40%. That particular bundle savings is for tier skips if you want to apply that in Season 3. If you did purchase the Season 2 Battle Pass, we did get the free 10 tier skip. If you didn't use it entirely for Season 2, it will retroactively apply to Season 3. Or if you saved it like I did, you can use that free tier skip that we got to apply in Season 3 to get your 10 tier skips in Season 3. But nonetheless, to me, that is a very good value at $9.99. I think what they include in the Season Battle Passes is quite nice for all players. I really enjoy it, and you kind of make some of your money back. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap it up at this look at the 1.19 updates and the Season 3 Battle Pass. I want to thank all of you guys for your continued support here on the channel. If you are watching this on BitChute or DTube, I would encourage you guys to give me a follow there as well. And for those of you here on YouTube, you now see the channel icon appearing right there on the screen to subscribe, along with notifications. That way, all of you guys will have all the latest out of Infinity Ward, Modern Warfare, Plunder, and Warzone.
Give me ammo.
Back on top.